Alrighty, we got another vehicle today with Rice's Auto Repair. We're going to be doing a 2012 Polaris Ranger. It's a UTV, and what we're going to be doing is the rear axle, rear passenger side axle. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Bear with us, and let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jack it up. We got a wheel chock in the front. I got a piece of wood right here just to keep it evened out. Let's see if we can get this jacked up. Alrighty, there we go. 17 millimeter. We're gonna go ahead and take these lug nuts off. Out of the way. Put that to the side. And then we have your axle nut right here. We're going to take this off. We're going to move this caliper out the way also. And then let's go ahead and get started. Let me get some tools and we'll be right back. Alrighty, we got a 25 T25. We're going to take this little cover off to get to this bolt here, and then we're going to show y'all the reason why we're changing out this axle. Power tools are so much better than just using your hand tools. It gets the job done a lot faster. I'm going to put that right there. Alright, and we're going to take this axle off here. This axle nut. Just got to take this coulter pin off. You just even that out like that. Put it back like that. Alright. Sometimes you can tap it. There we go. There we go. And then what I have is a 27 millimeter. We got two washers on there. Make sure they don't fall off. Make sure you don't lose those washers. Pull those off one by one. Keep them in order. Just gonna go back on the way it came off. And there's your axle. And the reason why we're taking this axle off is the boot tore. And all that grease is coming out, and then you get rocks up in there, and it'll dry rot, and then it start making noise, and then you really have to be replacing it. So we're gonna go ahead and replace that before all that happens. You know, it's better to just replace that. Is not less expensive if you just replace the whole thing instead of just the boot. So we're gonna knock that out and go ahead and just replace the boot. And next thing we're gonna take off is the caliper. And 15 millimeter on the caliper. Right here. The top. We're going to loosen the bottom one. Alrighty. Let this hang. Usually I wouldn't say let calipers hang, but this one right here doesn't have no type of weight on it. Alrighty. And then next this is upper control arm, and then we got the lower control. We're gonna take this one all the way out, which is a 15 millimeter. Out of there. Alrighty, we're just gonna go ahead and take this little hub off. Take the little hub off. Put that hub over here and out the way. And then we're just gonna allow this spindle to fall down like that. And that's it. Sometimes you can rock these up out of there, but it don't look like that's happening, so we're going to use a pry bar. One moment and we'll be right back. All right, we're going to put our pry bar right up in here and give it a little push. Whoop, and there we go. Old axle, see that's all split and rocks and it'll begin to start drying out, and then you're gonna have problems. You're gonna start hearing click, 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 all type of noise, and hopefully you can take care of that before it gets worse. And here's our new one. We're gonna go ahead and get this one installed. We got our new axle here. We want to always take it out the box and match it up with your old one. Make sure everything's intact. Alrighty, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little anti-seize on here. If you don't have any, you can just get it from your local parts store. It's only like $1.50, but I carry a bottle. Let me grab that. Alrighty, this anti-seize, we're just gonna put a little bit on here. Alrighty, let's do it. Alright, and we're gonna take this bolt off right here, so we can lift this up so we can go straight in to put that axle back in, just for safety cautions. We don't want to mess up the threads trying to put it back in at an angle. gonna put this bungee cord on the strut. We're just gonna put it up here to get that strut out the way. No biggie. And then we got one more here. Take this light off. Put that light right there. And then we're gonna lift this up out our way too. Okay. Same thing with this one. Get that out our way. And we're gonna take this axle. Alrighty, we're gonna line this axle up. With the teeth, we're gonna line those up right up in here. We're gonna line them up. And then we're gonna churn it just a little bit. As long as you see that tire churning over there, we're good. We're gonna churn it. Alrighty, and then we're gonna get a little, we're gonna bang it a little bit. Watch that part, Pastor. What do you want? Watch how that moves over here. We don't want it to go in at an angle. Let's see.
Stop it?
Yes. So we just make sure you line it up inside of there and just give it a little tap. And then, and as long as that tire is moving over there, like I said, when you put it in there and turn, see that tire is moving, that's a good thing. Then you're able to tap with the hammer. Then you. Alrighty, I'm gonna put this back in. Alrighty. Let's see what we want to do first. So we got to put this hub back on. And let that one down. These things, I don't like letting them hang like that because they'll pop out. They'll pop out the socket right here. So you got to be careful at all times. Careful. Let's see. Alrighty. Take that bolt off. Coming. Bolt back in there. All right, and now we're heading somewhere. Back on before we start tightening up everything. Let's see. on down. There you go. That's a big one, huh? Bet you that one ain't coming out. It's always good to keep them handy. Like handy dandy notebook. Let's see here. Alrighty. Get it started with one. Put the other one on. Take that down. Tighten that one down. And I'm gonna put this plate back on. My feet are wet and cold from this cold water. Put your tire back on and you're ready to rock. Alrighty. Alrighty, I want to thank y'all once again for watching Rice's Auto Repair Mobile Service. If you can, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you can, tune in for more videos to do it yourself in your own garage, in your own home. Thank you very much. Goodbye.